Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. How's it going? So I think I just got out of the shower, so I think we should be bedheads and showerheads. I just came up with that one. Ooh, that was very original. So if you're new to the channel, it's a very strange welcome to the channel. But if you're new to the channel, variety of things going on here, mostly focused on spirituality and talking about everyday stuff and all that. But I have a start here playlist if you'd like to check it out, and it will help understand more of what is going on this channel, especially when it comes to me working with my spirit guides through the dowsing rods. It's very helpful to see the intro videos on that. But today we are doing a pick one angel card, and I'm going to use the Golden Future because if you want to have a listen to Coffee with Karen this morning, I will post it right there at the end of this. You'll understand that this is going to be my new obsession for a little while because it's resonating with me extremely deeply. And it's basically based on this book, The Golden Future, and happens to be the Golden Future Oracle deck. Okay? So it's really interesting, and I'm not going to explain it here, but you're going to see this popping up on this channel from time to time. I'm still going to do all the other stuff. But I've started a playlist called The Golden Future. Okay? I think it's called The Golden Future Fifth Dimension or something. Okay? And so this will be in that playlist. So if you want to, I actually have two things in it already. The Golden Future, Fifth Dimension. Okay. So today we are going to, again, we're going to do a pick one. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And the idea is that I'll have everybody take a deep breath. And you're going to I'll teach you a little bit about how to, if you need a little bit of assistance, picking the card that's right for you from an intuitive perspective. So your intuition is going to pick the card for you. And then that will be your starting place with the Golden Future. Okay. So I think this is going to be really cool because as we continue to make more and more sense of what Diana Cooper is teaching in this book, which is what to expect and how to reach the 5th dimension. And apparently it is happening on Earth regardless, so we might as well catch up. And 2032, that's 7 years from now, apparently the Earth will have switched to the 5th dimension. And that is by design. That was planned all along. And we are so fortunate to be able to be here assisting that. Okay, so I'm really excited about it. Again, Coffee with Karen would make way more sense. Okay, but as you hang out here and we keep talking about this, we'll get it together because it's new for me too. So we're exploring this together. And in the Spirit Circle, which you can sign up right there if you want at the end, it'll pop up there. Or it's in the description. That's going to be our first book club book that we go through. All right, so let's do this. So first I have a little prayer that I say. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides and guardians, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel so it's only of the light. Amen. This is the back of the card. Apparently that's what life is going to be like in the 5th dimension. Right? It's going to be amazing. Apparently there are 12 chakras and we need to work through, I just getting through this section in the book, each individual human, each individual spiritual being having a human experience needs to work through the 12 chakras in order to get to the, to kind of get comfortable, I'm going to say, in the 5th dimension. I don't know. We're going to have conversations about this. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm very excited. My energy around this is so high. I can't even explain it. Okay. So I'm going to ask my spirit guides, so you guys, Will you please tap into all the spirit guides and guardian angels at this point? You know, we have teams basically, each of our spiritual teams. And please help us to select cards. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards. And in fact, I'm going to have you take a quiet moment first. I'm feeling like that's what we need to do. Is I want you, the audience, to pick your card first. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and, because I want to pick my card too. And we're going to take a deep breath. And what you can do is just initially ask the question 1, 2, or 3 ? And then just sit quietly. We'll probably sit for 30 seconds and see what comes to you. It might be 2 cards, might be 3 cards. I've had people say 3 cards before. And then you can see if that makes sense for you. You can also, what I prefer to do is I'll close my eyes and I will say 1 and kind of pause for a minute, 2, pause for a minute, 3, pause for a minute, and see if 1 sort of lights up more. I don't know how to explain it, but yours might shrink. Some numbers might shrink. They might, somehow it just becomes more aware which one. That's a little easier for me. So that's another way to do it. If you have other ways, because we've done several now, pick ones. If you pick a card, I guess is what it's called. If you have different ways of doing it, if you could offer that in the comments, that would be very helpful to me and to other people reading that who would like some ideas. Okay, so let's take 30 seconds, maybe 20, and see what cards you come up with. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, if you didn't get your card yet, go ahead and pause. You can just pause the video. All right, so what I'm going to do, now that you have your card, I think it's a little easier for me now to ask your guides to make sure you get the card you just selected. So you guys, tapping into all the spirit teams, okay, of anyone who's watching this now and in the future. What card, can you give me card number 1 for anyone who selected card number 1? What is the first step towards working towards our golden future that you want those who pick card number 1? What's their first step in working towards their golden future and us collectively? Just what's the guidance for us for card number 1? What's the guidance for card number 1? Oh, did you guys see that? Haha! That one you might have seen that one. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 over here, which is my 3, but you're 1. Okay. Did you guys see that? I hope you saw that. I kind of hope, it's kind of fun to see them pop. Okay, can we get a same message for those who picked card number 2? What's their first? See that? What's their first? There it is. Popped right out. Okay, so that's card number 2. And please give me cards, anyone who picked card number 3. What's their first step in creating their golden future? There it is. Perfect. Okay. Now, you'll have to let me know. What I love if you can put in the comments whether it was a match, not a match, whatever, just share, like, what did you get out of this? Okay. Was it, if it was a match, what was the message that you think is your first step in working towards the golden future? Okay. All right, so I'm going to place these up on my little, this might be too high. We'll see. Okay. Only because I don't like hiding my face. I like you guys to be able to see me. All right, so this is number 1. This is 2. And this is 3. Okay. So this is your 1. Yeah, see, all right. We'll do it this way. Oh, look at that. Who knew? All right. I'm very classy here. I don't really have a studio. clearly I still have my Christmas stuff up. I don't know how. I might keep it up for a while. Okay, you guys ready? So this is what I recommend in every video. So if people who have been around, you're like, you keep explaining. I'm like, I know, because there's new people here. So what I would recommend is you get a journal. If you're going to do regular card readings with me, I would get a journal. And what you'd want to do is write down, the golden future. Okay, so like we might do several different categories of different card readings. Okay, so just write down what the purpose of the card reading is, and it's like golden future step 1 for you. Okay, and then when I show you the image, if you're attracted to anything in that image, write that down. Okay, it doesn't have to be the whole thing. It's just like, what is it about the image that calls to you? Okay, there's some message in there for you. And then I'll read read the little booklet, and then there's some messages in there for you too. Okay. And so this way you can kind of keep track as you go along and come back to messages. So I just got this. I'm getting organized. You know how it's hard to get organized. So I got this little caddy and I actually got like 5 of them, and I was like, well, I got to find the right one, And I am doing bullet journaling. I decided to do bullet journaling so that I could, and I don't have anything in it. I'm starting a different one. So I showed one a couple videos ago, but I'll do a full video at some point on my bullet journal with the angel cards. So, and I got some bullet journaling stencils. These were quite inexpensive. They were like $10 for the whole thing. So I don't show you products to sell them to you. I show you because it's helpful for people who want to know what I'm using. And we will list them right here because people ask me. And they're also in the description, okay? Those are affiliate links. So I'm not a sponsor for them, but they are affiliate links. So we get a little commission. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it helps the channel. All right. Okay. Are you ready? Number 1. Here's your image. What do you see? This is your first step in the golden future. I'm trying to get that glare off of there. Okay. And again, if you picked card 3, waiting for listening to card 1 and 2 could be quite helpful for you. Okay. Music, number 8. Bring yourself into divine harmony. So your message is to start bringing yourself into divine harmony. If you want to take a picture of that. Okay. All right. So I would love to hear what you think that means to you, if that resonates with you. So bring yourself into divine harmony. In the golden future, music and harmonics will be a source of enjoyment, healing, and togetherness. Music will be popular and appreciated in the new golden age, when the importance of sound and harmony is fully understood and they are utilized to benefit people. Wow. Groups will gather to form or listen together. Music will bring much peace and enjoyment and be played for relaxation or to alter moods. The right vibrations will help children as well as adults to learn and absorb information, and will be sounded for healing and for manifestation. So it's not just about because we gather now, right, and enjoy music and that sort of thing. But this is quite different. The right vibrations will help children as well as adults to learn and absorb information, and will be sounded for healing and manifestation. Everyone will have the opportunity to play a musical instrument. That would be so amazing, because I never learned to play one and I had a really hard time learning. So if we have an easier time learning how to play one, that would be amazing. No matter what age we are, it wouldn't matter. These will be freely available for anyone to use in the fifth dimension and will be treated with care. If someone is attuned to one in particular, this will be accepted and respected, so it will be theirs to use for as long as they need it. Because everyone will feel at peace and contented, all music will be harmonious, reflecting the congruence of both listener and players. I'm liking this fifth dimension stuff already. Okay, guidance for number 1. Your guidance, so this is your first step, is to listen to some beautiful music and let it connect you to the silver light of Archangel Sandalphon. I'm going to spell it Sandalphon. Okay, so that's the archangel that you're going to want to connect to when you're listening to this beautiful music. So this is the archangel of music. So this archangel of music who works with the harmonics of creation. Harmonics of creation. He is attuned to the music of the spheres, the perfect harmonies created by the movements of the stars. What? The perfect harmonies created by the movement of the stars. Visualize yourself in this archangel's wondrous retreat at the magical crystal cave at Lake. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. This is where people get irritated with me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a little dyslexic, so I don't really know how to, especially words I've not seen. But it's Lake, I'm going to spell it, Atitlan, and it's in Guatemala. So there's a retreat there at the Magical Crystal Cave. So you could Google that. The Magical Crystal Cave at Lake, I spelled that lake for you, Guatemala. Look out and have a sense of the vastness of the universe with the stars all emitting their divine notes. Ask this archangel to align you with your fifth dimensional blueprint so that you can vibrate with the energy of the stars and the new golden age. The more you center yourself and relax, the more he can raise your frequency and bring you into divine harmony with the cosmos. All right. Okay, you number ones. You get to get some music out and some beautiful music and visualize the magical crystal cave at that lake in Guatemala. That's amazing. Okay, number 2. Your message. Here's your image first. What do you see? Let me stand. I'm going to go back first. I'm trying to get that glare, keep that glare off of there, but so what do you see up close? Oh, geez, I just saw, I'll say it now since you've already had a chance, but I just saw that face. I couldn't see it at first. See, that's something to pay attention to. That's really interesting. Okay. Here's your message. Spiritual technology. Number 43. So 43, the number 43, 4 plus 3 is 7. So the card's number is 7. Expand your imagination and share your visions. So that's your job right now. That's your step 1. Expand your imagination and share your visions. Okay, let's see. And again, you can glean something from any message that resonates with you that you're like, oh, that's exciting. That's your message. Doesn't matter if it's the right card or not. It just doesn't matter. Any little message you get from this is a perfect message for you. Okay? Even if it's not the entire paragraph I'm reading, if it's one word, it just doesn't matter. You know, write it down. If you're like, oh, that excites me, that's what you're looking for. That's your intuition saying ding, 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 pay attention. Okay? Okay, so spiritual technology, expand your imagination and share your visions. By living in peace and harmony, we will earn downloads of glorious new spiritual technology. Okay, so here we have music, and technology. All right. As soon as our planet is at peace and in harmony, we will be in consultation with wise beings from the universe. The fifth dimensional consciousness on Earth will enable us to receive light and spiritual technology. Scientists throughout the world will share their discoveries and ideas with one another, and people everywhere will co-operate. So it's CO-operate for the highest good. So no more shenanigans in the fifth dimension. How beautiful is that? Technology will shift into a higher paradigm. Plant materials will be developed into robust, hard-wearing, flexible, ecological, and colorful substitutes for plastics. Wow, plant materials. These will be utilized to make transports, building materials, and household goods. After 2050, so this is apparently at 2032 is what she says in the book. 2032, we will be operating at the fifth dimension. That's 7 years from now, you guys, which is why I'm doing this now and so excited to do this as a segment of this channel to get us prepared for this, because this book is just resonating with me very strongly and I'm following my intuition on that. So, and in fact, I'm going through the book right now and, well, I'm on like page 4 and putting numbers because I want to, those numbers are going to represent questions I have for the SGs. And in a night or two, I'll do an SG with those questions. And then you guys can ask more questions about this whole concept. Okay. Okay. So she says, after 2050, every single thing will be biodegradable. That's awesome. That's awesome. As currently inconceivable ideas and crystal knowledge are downloaded into us. Okay, let me say that again. As currently inconceivable ideas and crystal knowledge are downloaded into us, our planet and everyone on it will hum in harmony at the upper levels of the fifth dimension. This is amazing. I'm quite excited about this. As you can tell. Can you tell? Okay. I mean, doesn't it just raise your vibration even thinking about this? And you know what? Isn't that the important thing, regardless? Okay, this is going to challenge me with some words I can tell already, because they're using names, you know. But I'm going to just spell the names for you rather than explain why I can't pronounce things over and over again, because that can get annoying. Okay, your guidance for number 2. Lord Hilarion, it's Hilarion. Okay. Master of the fifth ray of science, technology, knowledge, wisdom, and truth, is Earth's representative on the Council of Saturn. Are you guys getting the idea that we are not alone in the universe? I know many of us knew that, but this is very specific. She is very specific in this book and in a very easy way to understand. Like, if I can understand it, because I'm very big picture, I don't need specifics, but I'm enjoying these specifics. And that tells you, like, especially for intuitives, you'll probably enjoy it too. I hope you guys enjoy it. So it's just that she's so specific. Now I'm starting to understand that they're really, like, I can put my fingerprint on other beings and because she's like freaking using names. I mean, I don't know. It's just connecting with me more. Okay, so this Lord Hilarion, might not be how you pronounce it, is the master of the fifth ray of science, technology, knowledge, wisdom, and truth, is Earth's representative on the Council of Saturn. Choosing this card indicates that he is waiting to drop new ideas into your mind. These may be about crystals, higher truths, technology, or light. He may ask you to envision currently inconceivable possibilities for the future. This card calls on you. So number 2, people, this is your task. This is your first task for the golden future, okay? This card calls on you to stay open and receptive to any impressions that come to you. Expand your imagination and encourage those around you, especially children, to express theirs. Then the seeds of the beautiful future can take root in your consciousness and spread. When you tune into Lord Hilarion, he will guide you to bring new ideas forward to help humanity. So literally ask him, Lord Hilarion, talk to Lord Hilarion, okay? This week, until you get the next reading on this one. That will be your first step. So you can definitely start a relationship, okay? So that you can help us collectively start bringing in spiritual technology. That's what I like about this pick a card, because this way, if I did 3 and you're like, well, I can't do all 3 right now. You know what I mean? This way we can, everybody in the community can be working on something, and they're all quite different. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so let me just say this one. Okay, when you tune into Lord Hilarion, he will guide you to bring new ideas forward to help humanity, the planet, and yourself. Remember to share any concepts you receive with others, for this is the 5th dimensional route to the new golden future. Cool. Keep it simple too. I don't think, ask for him to keep it simple with you. Okay, because that sounds like, wow, like kind of a big deal. But tell him to keep it simple. Give you a little seeds, All right, number 3. I was number 3. Okay. Here's the image. What do you see first? Okay. Here's your message. The new children. Be all you can be. The new children. 3. Not surprising. First of all, I got 3, and then if anyone knows, 3 is like our number on this channel. It's from my mom, 333, and now this is 3. So I picked 3, and now that's a 3. Of course it is. All right, so 3. Let's see, the new children. All right, so in the golden future, the potential and gifts of all children will be honored and encouraged. Beautiful. Of all children. And it's the potential gifts of all children will be honored and encouraged. Many unique, sensitive, high energy children are incarnating now, programmed with the spiritual knowledge for the golden future. Wow. Many unique, sensitive, high energy children are now incarnating, programmed with the spiritual knowledge for the golden future. Those souls are bringing with them refreshing new perspectives and being born without karma. They enjoy a sense of freedom and lightness. It will be recognized that they need to be stimulated, kept interested, and allowed to express themselves physically as they grow. They will find life much more acceptable as the frequency rises, and will blossom as the air becomes purer and the food more natural. All will have their 12 chakras open. Wow. So right now we have, 5 or 6? I can't remember. Is it 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. So we're moving into the 12 chakras, but they will have their 12 chakras open with their 12 strands of DNA connected. This will enable their powers to be activated so that they can become the masters of the future. They will be taught to develop the responsibility required for this. By 2050, all babies will be born with the slightly elongated heads that mark the bigger brain capacity of the new golden age. Their brains will be configured so that they understand the new spiritual technology. Their awesome psychic and spiritual gifts and talents will be ready for use. I think just doing these cards is going to teach us so much, you know? This is amazing. Oh, guidance, Mother Mary. Yay, Mother Mary. That doesn't surprise me that I got that card. If you got number 3, do you guys connect with Mother Mary? I just kind of wonder. Mother Mary is overseeing the incarnations of the new children. How beautiful. And helping them to be all they can be. Your task is to recognize and appreciate them so that they can step into their full power and happiness. This is for all of us, you guys. I mean, all 3 of us, these are amazing, but we all have to do this with any child we come across. At the same time, it is important to acknowledge yourself, for this card indicates that Mother Mary is lighting up your gifts and powers too. So you can now be talking to Mother Mary, okay, to help you light up your gifts and powers. In fact, this morning at Coffee with Karen, I did a card this morning, and it was this: remember your gifts and powers. Okay, so I'm wondering if you were at Coffee with Karen before you heard this today. Is there any chance you pick number 3? There might be some consistencies there. Okay, so so we can pray to Mother Mary to help us lighten up our gifts and powers. This beautiful being has nurtured and loved children. This beautiful being has nurtured and loved children throughout time, and she is inviting you to hand your inner child to her to receive encouragement, blessings, and spiritual awakening. Might have been Mother Mary too, but for some reason my intuition said this image here. You have much more potential within your soul that is waiting to come forward to allow your true essence to shine. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let me know what you guys think. I probably won't be as long next time, only because this is a new concept for me. So as I'm learning how to use this new concept of the golden future, I'll be more efficient, you know. But so thank you for hanging out with me as I try to figure out, you know, the best way to communicate this and set us up and all that. So all right, have an amazing night, and maybe I'll see you for Coffee with Karen. If you want to listen what I talked about this morning, it'll be right here. Okay, bye-bye.